This program is about paranormal mysteries. Some of the themes may not be suitable for younger audiences. Parental discretion is advised. Whenever possible, actual news clips and eyewitness accounts are used. The opinions expressed and comments of viewers are for educational and entertainment purposes only. No offense is intended. Proceed at your own risk.
All right, Mike check. I hope you can hear me out there. How you doing tonight? I wanted to update everyone over here on this channel and let everyone know that we're going to try something new. We talked about it a stream or two ago, but I'm gonna probably try to watch a movie on here with you guys, and we'll talk about it and stuff, and I'll react to it as it goes. Uh, I tried to get. Total Recall, and because of copyrights I couldn't. I tried to get Tron, and because of copyrights I couldn't get it. And then I found Total Recall, the new version with, what was it, Colin Firth or whoever. And it was all jacked up. It was a crazy version. I almost brought that in here and I was showing it to you guys. But the one I did find that looks like it's the full movie was Jacob's Ladder Part 2. And if you don't know, we've talked about Jacob's Ladder before on the live stream. The original one with, who was that famous actor? I forget his name. But the second one has, it's a new age one, so we'll check that out. Hopefully you guys come out, if anybody's awake or around, come out and watch that with me. But tonight I wanted to talk about real quick, I don't know how long this one will be, the whole NFT scam. And if you haven't heard about it, NFTs are non-fungible tokens, is what they call them. And non-fungible token is a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger. Types of NFT data units may be associated with digital files such as photos, videos, and audio because each token is uniquely identifiable. NFTs differ from blockchain cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. So yeah, that's kind of a little, And if you're wondering, they're under the guise of art or high art or helping independent artists. But the truth is, these aren't made by artists. What do they call it? Pop art or clip art or something? I think it's pop art. It's basically you cut and paste over and over. It's kind of sad and it's stupid, in my opinion, because it's just basically people who have a lot of money, basically a way for them to show it off, to buy something that you don't really own. And I watched some live stream, and this is an example of some NFTs. But what was it? It was John Tron or someone else, or some ordinary gamer. Who was that I saw? And some guy had sold an NFT for like $5 million. And the dude on the video says, "Look, this guy thinks he owns it. No one else can use it." And he goes, he right clicked and he hit save, save picture as or whatever. So he saved it on his computer. And he goes, "Look, now I have it. I didn't have to pay $5 million." So it's all a big scam. And we're going to watch a video about it. And basically, you own a URL of the image. Paris Hilton, Jimmy Fallon, a bunch of stupid assholes. Allegedly. have gotten them, and you can tell it's a scam because they're encouraging others to get them. And we're gonna watch a video. I don't know if this is the video. It says it in here, but uh, to me, it looks like a big scam started by Snoop Dogg. So I could be wrong. Allegedly, no offense to him, but it just looks like it. In one of the videos I saw, it says Snoop Dogg has the most NFTs there is, or something like that. And they were like, he was on the ground floor, and I was like, well, he's probably behind it, probably behind the whole scam. But if you weren't here or you don't care, that's cool, man. Whatever, man. But if you do, you did hear about these, you do, care enough to comment, then hit a comment in the what do you call it, the comment section if you weren't here live. We're gonna watch a video about it, and it's gonna tell everyone, about the celebrities who own them. I mean, anything Paris Hilton owns, no offense to her or anyone, but like just from her outward public appearance, you have to think it's the dumbest, most self-serving thing. Like this lady does not come off as bright at all. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, check this video out. You see all the people who own them. Let me know if you're, hey, what's up? Let me know if you want to comment. Anybody comes in live, wants to comment, go, feel free. If not, we'll move on after this one. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to NFT Academy. Today we'll talk about top 10 celebrities that hold NFTs. Let's head into it. Number 1. Snoop Dogg's $17 million collection. First on this list of NFT collectors is none other than the famous rapper Snoop Dogg. Although he frequently surprises people with his many hidden talents, Snoop Dogg really threw the world for a loop when he announced that he has an NFT collection that is currently worth over $17 million in Ethereum. Not surprising, perhaps it's the makeup of his collection. According to an interview, it contains 9 CryptoPunks, which are uniquely generated and collectible characters, 10 Meebits, which are 3D characters produced by the makers of CryptoPunks, and few different pieces of artwork called art blocks. He purchased all these under a pseudonym, choosing to reveal his collection to the public at a later date. But Snoop Dogg isn't just buying up NFTs, he's also creating them. He has his own brand of collectible NFTs that hit the market earlier this year, and has also recently announced a partnership with the infamous Nyan Cat. Number 2. Marshmello.
How does Marshmello breathe? Well, as you can see, if you hear me gasping for air when I talk a lot, it gets kind of harder and harder.
The mask-wearing DJ has since traded up to a CryptoPunk avatar for his Twitter profile pic, but he aped into the Bored Apes in September with a Rainbow Teeth NFT purchased for nearly $220,000 worth of Ethereum at the time. Marshmello has tweeted about Cryptodes as well. Number 3. The Chainsmokers. DJ and producing duo The Chainsmokers have been in the crypto space for a while, investing in startups, and they aped into a Bored Ape NFT in September at a price of about $210,000. They're on hiatus and actually haven't tweeted since early 2020, but that didn't stop them from changing their Twitter avatar to the Bored Ape in question. Number 4. Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where we felt like we had a good momentum growing.
While many of the celebrities on this list are creating their own NFTs, NBA star Stephen Curry has decided to go all out to buy one big one, and on August 28, 2021, it was reported that he purchased a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT for $198,000, or 55 Ethereum. Like Steve Harvey, he updated his Twitter profile picture to feature the image of the NFT ape he purchased, who is proudly wearing a tweed jacket. The tweed jacket is a trait that only
Alright, I guess, did you guys see that? The video just cut off real quick. What's that about? Anyways, I tried to, I was smoking a little bit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I uploaded that, and every time I would download this video, I was trying to show you guys the NFT video. It, what do you call it? It was having problems, and it wouldn't download right. Anyways, I apologize for that. What I wanted to also, throw in about the whole NFT. Okay, you can hear me? The whole NFT thing was that, celebrities, rich idiots, they can spend their money however they want. I don't care, okay? It's none of my business, but the thing about it is it's very, what do they call that? Tacky, no class in a time like this when literally people are starving. You know, people are hurting really bad, and it's very classless, and you know, it's just. Anyways, Pepper's got a pillow and he tore it apart and he's eating the cotton out of it. I gotta go get it. I'll be right back. Comment, guys. I think is his chat turned on? I'm sorry. We were getting trolled the other day. Yeah, it's not even turned on. We were getting trolled the other day. Hey, what up, MD? Sorry about that. Yeah, we got trolled hardcore the other day. Give me 1 second. Bad little dog. No, here, we'll put that. Alrighty. Anyway, sorry about that. Apologize. Pepper's being a little jerky boy. Anyways. Oh, okay, MD. You want to put the link in? Yeah, put the link in there, and I'll subscribe to it. Yeah. There used to be little tabs by everyone who came in's name, and it would one of the click the tabs, and one of the choices was go to channel. They don't do that anymore, MD. I can't have the option of going. It doesn't let me see your channel. MD says hi, Pepper. Okay, MD. Yeah. Can you put the link in? I don't know if you can hear me. Anyways, I wanted to let you guys know that it's all a big, you know, Ponzi scheme. You know, I heard Eminem bought one for like what, $3 million or something. It's sad because it's not art. First of all, doesn't help the independent artist in any way, shape, or form. I mean, there might be a couple kids out in Ohio who got lucky and got rich off of it. But are you on a computer, MD? Yeah. Do you have if you are on a computer, you just you select the text, your link up in the, you know, the you select that, you click on it once, it should highlight, and then you right click it, and you hit what is it, copy, and then you come to chat and you hit paste. You click on this chat bar, hit paste. Are you on a cell phone or a tablet, MD? I'm sorry. I'll check it out after I think if you comment down under the thing, it'll let me click on your name. So. Oh, okay. Well, can you comment after the stream into the and I'll click on your name and go subscribe to you. I remember you told me you had a short. Yeah, you posted a short, so that's awesome. But hey, what up, Chastity? How you doing, fam? But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that Eminem bought one, and you know the truth of the matter is it's probably made by, you know, who knows, some nerd. If it really was made by a human, you know, it wasn't made by some computer. But you know, Snoop Dogg's got hundreds of these things. I'm sure Eminem could have got that one for free. You know, if the little kid whoever made that would have known it was the real Marshall Mathers that wanted it, I'm sure they would have gave it. And you hear on the news, he paid $3.5 million. Oh, dude, I know people who like lost everything because of the pandemic. You know, and they got to go to read that these dipshits are spending $5 million on fictional things. They're not even real. Like I told you guys, that dude, you can go copy and paste and save that on your computer. Everyone can. It's none of them are. Anyways, I wanted to talk about that for at least 10 minutes. If you knew the people I knew struggling, you know, and you wouldn't, you know, like, and while I'm on a tangent, let me just say another thing that I usually try not to get political, because everyone, you guys should know if you've been here for a minute, or you know the other channel, the PacLives channel, you know that I try not to get political. But the way I stand is they're both gangs. Okay, the Republicans and the Democrats are both gangs, and I'm not in either one of those gangs. Okay, I'm in my gang, the PacLives gang. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. One time someone reported us. I got to be careful. Chastity MD. Sometimes, so one time somebody reported us because then they put crime affiliate to something, like it was like we were running a criminal organization out of the live stream, what they were trying to say, something stupid like that. So I went and I appealed it, and I was like, what are you talking? And I think it's because we said we were the Raymond Noodle gang. Remember Chastity, MD? That's what we call the PacLives live stream people, the Raymond Noodle gangers. Anyways, Who else? Stupid Paris Hilton, like, paid $6 million. Oh, it's sad, you guys, and I want to tell anybody and everybody out there that keep your head up. But on that political tip, like I said, I try not to get political, but because they're both gangs and they're both idiots, and I don't like either one of them. But I was going to tell everyone that, did anybody see this little prick, allegedly named Fucker Tarleson, okay, on Cox News? He was mad that the brown, what was it, the brown M&M or the green M&M changed. And I heard that, and you guys know, no offense to anyone out there, you know you got it way too good. If you wake up in the morning and that's all you've got is, oh, the M&M's changed and I'm mad about it. Dude, you guys know that Tucker Fucker Tarleson, whatever the fuck his name is. You know he's the heir to the Swanson TV dinner company, right? That's worth like $1 billion. And then he gets on his stupid Cox News show and he's like, the average person, the regular guy, you wouldn't know nothing about the regular dude. He's been getting helicoptered his whole life, literally. He's got which he didn't play sports, he's such a nerd. Allegedly. But, he had a chess match across town. Me and you would have to drive if we were lucky enough to someone to give us a ride. Okay? Fucker Tarleson him and his little family took a helicopter everywhere they go. It makes me sick to my stomach. Anyways, this little prick has got nothing better to do than whine and complain about M&Ms. Get over yourself, you little... Oh! Makes me sick to my stomach. And you know who watches that? 70-year-old white people. And they're like, well, I guess that's news of the day. The M&Ms, I'm mad too, because I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know any better. This guy's brainwashed me. Zombie. Oh. And people can say whatever they want about the new younger generations. Well, you got to give younger generation credit. They're not watching Cox News, okay? They're not the sheeple necessarily, all right? So look who is. Yeah, get that from him. He tore the cotton out of it. Hey, what up, MD? Anyways, you guys, what do you think, Chastity, MD? What do you think about the NFTs? It's all, I was talking about it earlier. It's like a Ponzi scheme. It's kind of a rich man's scam. They want a bunch of poor people to buy it. People who can't afford it and then it's crazy. It has a lot to do with the certain aspects of cryptocurrency. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but what was it? Bitcoin and Dogecoin or whatever they're called. The Bitcoin dropped like 30%, and then Dogecoin dropped like 20%. And, in the cash market, you never see, like American money, it like drops by percentages, like 0.8 or 1% sometimes or 2. It's never like the value's decreased by 30%. It's all a big scam. But I just want to let anyone out there know. Unless you're Snoop Dogg and you've got, I thought Snoop Dogg would have been broke by now. Geez. But unless you're super rich, don't even mess with it. It's a rich man's scheme, and it's ran good. Okay? Good in me, man. Anyways. Oh, yeah, MD says a bunch of scammers. Oh, yeah. So, moving on from that, thank you guys for letting me rant and about that fucker Tarleson guy, too. Just a little spoiled, stuck-up prick. He never dug any kind of ditches. He never went hungry once in his whole life. And he's got the nerve to sit there to the American people and act like, well, this is what... You ever see that stupid face he makes? What a... Ooh! Anyways. Can't stand you, fucker Tarleson. Anyways, guys, moving on. I got another little thing I'd like to show everyone that I thought was kind of cool. Thank you so much, Chastity MD. I want to give a big thank you right now to Tavia M, Patrick Wright, Jordy Yard, everyone who's been a patron, everyone who's, who else was that who came in here? Remember, he was an S Barra, or was he a Y Barra? Was it Daniel Y Barra or Daniel S Barra? But he gave me some money on Cash App. So thank you, man. I didn't mean to forget you. And then I want to thank that sweet lady. She wanted to be known as Anonymous, but she gave me like $70 on Cash App. That's so nice, you guys. it's because of you we can keep going. So I would definitely want to acknowledge that. Anyways, guys, let's keep going. Well, let me be clear. Let's keep going. All right, next we're going to move on, and we're going to look at the final pictures before tragedy struck. And I'm going to make this into a video and put it on the big channel later. So you guys are getting an early preview of the video. I hope you like it. And I might just use computer voices so you guys will get the extra added, incentive of me reading it. So, anyways, William Shakespeare famously said, men at sometimes are masters of their fate. But as you will see in the following photos, this is not always the case. Scroll down below the caution. No scrolling. I'm going to show you. To see the Bored Panda roundup of some of the most creepy photos taken before tragedy. Shout out to Bored Panda. Photographer Robert Langsberg captured the wall of ash that would kill him when Mount St. Helens erupted. You guys see that? You can see the trees and the road. That's nothing but a wall of ash. Okay. Mount St. Helens erupted. He managed to protect the film with his body. Oh, man. So that wall of ash right there eventually took his life, and he took photos of it. Isn't that pretty creepy? So rest in peace to Robert Langsberg. That's... but I thought that was, go good with the show. So moving on. The crew of Space Shuttle Challenger on their way to board. Challenger broke apart 73 seconds into its flight, killing all 7 crew members. And, I don't remember exactly what year that was. Wasn't that in the 80s? No, that was the 90s, I believe. Yeah, so rest in peace to those sad, victims of that. It's crazy, man. Anyway, moving on. The Omaha bombing. The red car in this photograph contained a bomb that killed 29 and injured some 220 others. The man and child both survived. The photographer didn't. So that's crazy right there. That car right there contains a... Ah, that's horrible, man. And that looks like it's in the 70s or 80s. 14-year-old Keith Sapsford hid in the wheel of a flight leaving Sydney towards Japan. John Gilspin, an amateur photographer, was testing his new camera lens and unwittingly caught Keith Sapford's 200-foot plunge to death. So he was testing his camera out, and he just happened to snap that picture. That's pretty crazy. Excuse me. A dash cam captures the moments before TransAsia's Flight 235 crashed in the Keelung River in Taiwan. The plane carried 58 people. Only 15 survived. I've seen videos of that, and I didn't know that was real. That's crazy. You guys see that? Yeah, so I should have dragged those videos in. Maybe I can add the video to the other one. So... Dave Halley took one last photo of his wife and 4-year-old daughter before takeoff for their dream vacation aboard MH17, shortly before it was shot down over Ukraine by Russia-led forces, killing everybody on board. And yeah, that was a super horrible tragedy, but a lady, Stephanie Chapman, commented on here, and I really wanted to show you guys this comment. I thought it was interesting. At the bottom there, it says, this lady, Stephanie, says, I remember this happening because it was a huge atrocity and because there were a lot of people on board heading to a conference on AIDS. So doctors, researchers, and a lot of people who were working towards a cure. So that's kind of very, creepy, if you guys know what I'm saying. Anyways, those are some creepy incidences, and I thought that would last a lot longer, MD, Chastity. It didn't. It didn't last at all. But I was going to remind you, tell you ladies that, and anyone else who may come through, that I plan on watching a movie, and we're going to do that for this second channel. So the movie I found was Jacob's Ladder Part 2. So if you've never seen that, Chastity MD, I might do it tonight. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow during the day. Yeah, so you guys let me know what you prefer. Like I was thinking about doing it like 1 or 2 in the morning, Central Time, and watching that and just reacting and sitting here chilling with you guys. But I want to know you guys want to watch it too. So let me know. And yeah, anybody else wants to talk about anything else, NFTs or anything? This one's kind of light on content tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I didn't. I was heavy on content the last one. It had just so many stories or so many pages and assets to drag in. So I thought I'd talk to the people tonight. MD says part 2. No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, have you seen part 1? Jacob's Ladder. So we can talk about that for a minute. I should have dragged in the trailer to that one. It's just basically a dude. He goes through a real traumatic event while he's serving in Vietnam, and so in the movie goes how it goes is Jacob's Ladder is Jacob comes home after the war or after he's done serving, and his wife and son don't want to be around him or have nothing to do with him. Like they won't return his calls or nothing, and so he starts dating this other chick, and he's like starts having these hallucinations, and there's actually a part in the Jacob's Ladder where he's being drugged through like a mental asylum, and that if you don't know, that's was one of the big inspirations for the Silent Hill games. If anybody knows about those games, so. Anyways, MD says, you let us know. I would like to see it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a psychological thriller. So, anyways, the whole thing with Jacob's Ladder, he starts having, hallucinations, and his girlfriend, they're at like a party, like a 90s rave type party, and, he's there, and his lady's all dancing up on him, his new girlfriend, and she starts, laughing wickedly, and, I think she pulls out her boobies, and she's like grinding on him. And he's like freaking out, like sweating real bad, like he's been drugged or something. And he looks down, and his girlfriend, as she's grinding on him, she has like a reptilian tail under her skirt, and it's like swinging. And he's like, because he's on some kind of mind-altering substance or whatever someone drugged him with or whatever. Maybe it's causing it, or maybe that's why he can see it. But he's seeing this tail under her. Long story short, he goes through all these different things, and his old lady, when he's freaking out real hard, yeah, it's pretty scary, MD, Maggie. When he's freaking out super hard, his girlfriend, the only thing she knows what to do is just to get a big bath of ice, and just bathe him in ice water, and which, if you're not ready for that, like, you could go into shock, it's pretty scary. And she just does that every time. Every time he ever, like, starts freaking out, he wakes up in an ice bath, and he's like, so, I don't know, maybe that's what but long story short, spoiler alert, what do you call it, Jacob finds out that he died in Vietnam, and that he imagined everything else, and basically, from what I took, it was, like, the reason his family or his wouldn't talk to him or nothing, because they knew he was gone. But he didn't know, so his spirit came back maybe in his. I don't know. It's a lot of levels, very crazy stuff. And then MD says, I need to watch the first part. Yeah, it's a psychological type, And let me read some comments before we go, MD. Yeah, and it's a good movie. I watched it on. There was some. What was that? Pluto TV or something like that. There was some free network, free TV service. You can. You can join, and it had Jacob's Ladder on it, and I was watching it, and I was like, whoa, it was a really good movie. Alrighty, and I told you guys I would come back live, so that's what I'm doing. I'm live now. Anyways, let's read some comments. Jake and Logan Paul cloned, ? Let's read. Okay, I understand, and I wish to proceed. I'm sure. It doesn't contain self-harm. What? Whatever, bro. Okay, and it says one comment, but it's been hidden because that person has been hidden off the channel. I didn't think anybody was hidden off this channel. Whatever. Okay, let me actually go to the community tab, and yeah, that'll be easier. Okay, hold on. I'm going to YouTube Studio, guys. Give me 1 second, Matt. Hey, there's Tracy. How you doing, fam? Oh, thank you. How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, we got Maggie in here. Chastity was in here. I don't know if she's still in here. I'm going to read some comments, but we were talking about the NFT, Ponzi scheme, which hopefully, luckily only, rich celebrity idiots seem to have them now. So hopefully none of the great people out there have them, hopefully. And, all right, give me 1 second. Yeah, we were looking at some last pictures of tragedy. So check this out. Tracy, that's the guy who took that picture, and then that ash wall took him out. Anyway, sorry about that, fam. And then we were looking at a bunch of them, a bunch of different last photos of horrible tragedies before. And Tracy says, what's NFT? Let me go show you that real quick. They're non-fungible tokens, and it's basically you get like a, what do you call it? A URL with it, and then it's like, it's not art, it's stupid. Yeah, it's garbage. But they're non-fungible tokens, is a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger. Types of entity data units may be associated with that digital file such as photos. So they're, the whole thing is they're on the blockchain and they're uniquely badoosh. It's anyways. Here's an example of some of them, Trace. There is yeah. So it was funny. I watched the video. It was like John Tron or somebody else, Tracy and MD and Chastity, and the dude goes. Some dude was bragging, and he had one of those stupid monkey NFTs, and he goes, "This is mine. I own it, and it's blah blah blah." And the dude on the video right clicked and saved the picture. You know how you go right click, save picture as, or whatever it is, save image as. And he goes, "Look, now I own it, and I didn't have to pay $5 million." But I was just saying it's totally classless and especially heinous now, Tracy, because as much as people are hurting, people are hurting all over, like, starving, losing their whole houses, their kids are going hungry, they're looking for their next meal. And then you go look and you see Paris Hilton, paid $5 million for it. It just makes you sick to your stomach, because if there wasn't so many selfish people, everybody could be doing good, But if everyone was doing good, then you wouldn't be able to, it's the same reason a rich, whatever you want to call him, artist, rapper, he goes back into his old hood with a $500,000 car, and he gets shot in the head, and it happens. You guys have seen it happen so many times. It's because people are hurting, dude. You're really going to flash your $500,000 car in the hood where there's old grandmas and people who can't even afford. They don't even have bread. They don't even have milk. No cheese. Nothing. They have nothing in their fridge. Okay? And I, just like Tupac said, if there's a room with a bunch of people and they're eating lavish and you're outside starving, okay, for a day or two, you're going to be knocking, yo, man, let us in, man. Come on, let us in. And then after about a week, you're going to be making up songs. Please let us in. Please let us in. We out here. Please let you be rapping and shit. Yo, let us in to the... What you going to do after a month? What you going to do after a year? Those people are going to break into that room and take everything. It's not going to be pretty. It's just human nature. And it's like these rich idiots don't understand. They just think everyone's going to sit back and be like, oh, wow, okay. Cool. 7 million on an imaginary digital thing that's not even real. Why my whole family starving, Anyways, Sorry, Tracy. You got. Tracy goes, I always trigger him. What am I? Tracy's the queen of triggering me. Tracy says, whoa, you're cutting out bad. Is it on your side? Oh, yeah, it might be. Hold on. I was going to look at comments, wasn't I, guys? Okay, so thank you, guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. Okay, latest comments. Let me go to all of them, okay? Because I want to give you guys all mad respect. I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so here, let me get, there's only let me get 3 at a time. So let me get these 3 real quick like. And I will go back and try to like and whatnot these. I apologize for, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. You guys are the best. Okay, there's 3. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, there's 6 comments, and then we'll see if anybody comes in besides everyone who's already been in here, because I don't want to ignore the people in chat. You guys are awesome. All right, there's 6 comments, guys, and those are the latest ones I haven't replied to, and I apologize. Tracy says, am I the only one? I can't hear you at all, Pot. I don't know what is going on here. Did you reload it, Trace? Oh, no. MD says selfish people. Yeah, it's just selfish, and it's not like... because these are the same people, Paris Hilton and other dipshits like that. They're the same people who have the money to go rewrite history. So when we're all dead and gone, and she, she writes another biography. I think she already wrote a stupid book, but she writes another book. And she's an old whore. Nobody's going to be around to be like, no, she was out here gobbling D's all over the place. She was out here being a skank bank to the extreme. Nope. She's got her family's got the money to where you're going to see like Paris Hilton Day. Paris Hilton was really a douche. And it's not fair, okay? Not fair at all. We must be living in hell. Tracy says, I guess it was just on my phone. It's working fine on my TV, though. Whoa, how you doing? Tracy's TV. Look, this is a big TV. Let me be clear. This is a big TV. Don't worry about it. Okay. Was you talking ish to me, Pot? Oh, no, Trace. I was just telling you was sticky fine. And what did I say? I did. You triggered me, Tracy, somehow. I blamed it on you. Hey, what up, too? How you doing, fam? Thank you for being here. Tracy says, you was ranting and I missed it. Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know what I was ranting about, but at the end of it, I was like, Tracy always knows how to get. I'm sorry, Tracy. That's my weakness. My weakness is that I care too much. Scars remind us that the past is real. Oh, thank you, Trace. Yeah, I'll be over there in March. So, yeah, if anyone can help, please do. They're trying to take me livelihood here. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't do nothing but expose a bunch of frauds. They should be out here giving me an award. The award of freedom. The award of excellence. That's just my opinion. But no. They demonetized my channel. They've been giving me strikes. Not cool. Not cool, you Tizzle. How you doing? Thank you. I grabbed them Unicorn Kisses 2 hats. I'm going to save those for later. Put those in my pocket. Save them for later. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, we're talking about NFTs. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I kind of, not to be, too crass, but I kind of blew my load, like, within the first 10 minutes. I thought I had at least 30 minutes worth of the show, right? Nobody, the comments were turned off, and MD was in here commenting, but I didn't see any comments, so I didn't think nobody commented, right? So I was in here just, I apologize. Yeah, we were talking about NFTs 2 hats. You know what those are? Non-fungible tokens. But I say it's for non-thinking, not for thinkers. That's what I say, because you got to be stupid. Él stupid idioto. That's what my girlfriend used to say. When she'd get mad at me, she'd be like, you a stupid idioto. And I'll be like, well, you a lesbiana, you know? And she got mad. She's like, I'm not lesbiana. And I'm like, you are lesbiana. Got you. Like, get over here, girl. Ooh, you thick girl. Got her pregnant. Okay, sorry. I love you guys. How you doing tonight, Trace? Are you good in Texas? It's snowing here in Oklahoma. Two Hats. It's snowing, bro. Where you at, Two Hats? It's snowing right down here, bro. I don't need. It's so bad. I don't even want to go out. You guys ever know where it's like snowing? It's beautiful. It's like, uh, it's like, oh, I want to go take pictures. Like last year when it snowed, or a year or two ago when we got little Pepper. No, last year it snowed. We took little Pepper out. It was the good kind of snow. Pepper's like, what's this? Do I eat it? This now when it's snowing, it's like the scary type of snow where you're like, hey, you call your moms and you're like, Mom, I don't think you should drive. And don't be driving down there on that, mama. Tracy says, Waters was glistening. You know this. MD put LOL and Two Hats. Thank you for those unicorns. But, the whole NFT thing, guys, like I was going to say, I've said it twice already, but, the truth is, like, I feel so bad for everybody, It's kind of crazy because the whatever happened was like, the pandemic. Like the people who were heads were above the water, aka probably what you'd consider rich. Okay, they've been. I mean, like literally, some of them been dragged down. I've literally seen a lot of them actually, but for the most part, like people I would consider rich, they're still up there. They're still good. But like everyone below that, who like was like, oh, I don't, my eyes were at the water. I'm coming, I got a little debt, or whatever. I got some bills. I got it, whatever. Just completely like losing everything. I've seen people out on the streets, like families sleeping on what do you call it? Sleeping in gullies and shit. And it's like we're better than that, man. That's not America. That's just some cream dream of some white supremacists who want to see people hurting. And if you're wondering why I would say that is because the majority of the hurting happens to the poor who happen to be of color most of the time. So you got to realize anytime these scumbags get in office and they do things that hurt the poor, they know what they're doing, okay? And anybody out there, which probably everyone in here, who knows about what is that population depopulation or population control? Okay, Pepper's over there eating something. He looks cute, but the population thing, then you know exactly what I'm saying is true. And that's gross. It's sickening. And you see like who is it? Brad Pitt and other people. They're like, well, I'm moving from America. Well, dude, if I was a rich freaking celebrity, I would have probably done left too. Okay, because look at the country. Nothing against Tracy or Maggie or Two Hats or none of the great people. Y'all are great. But look who's running the country. They will literally watch me and you starve right in front of them. There's videos on YouTube of little old ladies dying right outside the hospital because they wheeled her outside and was like, "Oh, she don't have insurance. Sorry, old lady who's on your death's door." And then like two days, literally days later, someone finally cares after 2 days. Push her over and she's cold as ice and dead, of course. And it's like, oh, well, that was, lady only lost her life because she didn't have insurance. It was all over money. How do the doctors, the insurance people, how do you live with yourselves? Makes me sick to my stomach. And every celebrity out there, there was some rich king or something one time, and he summoned Jesus, I believe, and he asked Jesus, how could I get into heaven? How could I get in your good graces for you to? And all Jesus said, allegedly, if I'm remembering right, all he said was, or it was one of those prophets. They told the rich king, okay, you can start by giving away all your possessions and all your money. That's the first, and that wasn't even going to guarantee he got in. He would still have to be a great person after that. Does that go to tell you guys? Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach. I want to throw up when I see some of the stuff I see. Anyways, I want to give, before we leave, let me give a shout out to Tavia, Jordy, Patrick, 405er, of course, 405er Soul Survivor, Oklahoma. Shout out to Kimmy B. Ooh, you thick and fine, Kimmy B. Kimmy B, Patty H, we love you, fam. And you guys are so nice. If you help the channel, please let me know. What was it, Daniel Y. Barra or S. Barra? He's so humble about it. He gave me money on Cash App. Never even said a word about it. Daniel, I owe you, man, and I apologize. I got to put his name in the stream and let him know thank you, because, like I said, it's because of you guys we can keep going. So, if you living like I'm living, you're out here, you're seeing the struggle is real. It's horrible. I feel bad for people. You know, I love you guys though, so I hope you're doing good. And then Tracy says a lot of rich folks got richer in the past 2 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, it'd be different if we could sit around and be like, well, the poor people got even poorer. Sadly, 80% of the poor people who got poorer, you don't live, okay? You understand? Well, Tracy knows, and Two Hats MD, you guys know, but I'm not talking to you guys. But I'm saying, if anyone don't know, when you're already poor and you're barely eating every day, when you get poorer, that just means you die. It doesn't, like the rich, you guys ever see those rich people? He lost everything. Well, at least you had something to lose. It's people who've already lost everything. They're living, off scraps. Okay? And then they're starving to death, and no one should starve to death in America. No one. In the whole world. But definitely in America. People want to brag about how great America is. Yeah, well, we need to start by not letting no one starve. Okay? You guys realize the food stamps, they give you like $125 a month per person? $125 a month, what is that? I think they do more now because of the pandemic or something, but can you guys imagine living off that? You can't live off $125 a month. What are you going to be eating, ramen noodles like me every night? Oh, you can. You probably could, huh? Because we're survivors, but some people, especially if you've been rich your whole life, they can't. They're not gonna. They're gonna be the and then people who are already hanging on by a thread, they're gone, and it's not fair, dude. It's not fair. Okay, if I had my way, every billionaire would just disappear like Thanos. Billionaires gone, and then yes, you probably you're like, well, what would that solve? Probably wouldn't solve a lot. Be honest. Because it would just trickle down to their family. Their scumbag families would just inherit it all. But guess what? It would be better than the 8 guys running it now. Let's just disappear all them, or however many there is. Let's see their families get all their inheritance. And I guarantee you, I've seen it with rich people. 80% of the time, they're bored with everything. You can have anything, so they're bored. So what do? They go develop a horrible habit, like a drug addiction, and off themselves when they're 32, 33 years old. Okay, you think anybody out here is poor, all right, grinding, trying to feed their family, is going to do some stupid... Oh. I love you, Tracy. Thank you for listening to me rant. I appreciate that. I always like ranting when Tracy's around. Oh, yeah, Trace. And then Tracy says, Agenda 23, they got 8 years to reach their goal. They want to charge us for clean water. Yeah, man, isn't that ridiculous? You guys, I remember my buddy, shout out to Justin, his grandma, I love her, man. That was like my mom, my second mom, but shout out to her. But I remember she had her own well in the back, and it was all well water. So anytime they took a shower, they did their water. And I always thought that was the coolest thing because, when you're living in public housing, usually, we did. You get all your water from a water tank. You don't have a friend, Justin and his family. Like he came in here before, my buddy Justin. I think his name was Goodfella, and that's what I told him. I go, man, you were rich. And Justin, he wasn't rich, but he was like, hey, what up, Miles? My buddy Justin, he was like, oh, you think I was rich, but I wasn't rich. But he had a freshwater spring. Well, his grandma did. That's where he lived most of the time. He had a freshwater spring. He had a whole big room full of toys, and I thought that was rich because I had 3 brothers I had to share everything with. Everything I ever got was hand-me-down, So. Anyways, Tracy says, they say it's not a human right to get clean water. Well, that's effed up, yeah. Like me and my daughter was talking about, Tracy, there's comedian famously made a bit about it years ago, but it seems like before long they're going to be charging for air. You know, that comedian's bit goes. He was like, "Man, soon they're going to be." You know how they when they started bottling water back in the '90s, some comedian come out and he's like, "They charging for water now." He's like clean water. He goes, "Before you know it, they're going to be charging for air." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm gonna go up to the to office and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I put my in my mama's name." It was funny, you guys. Tracy says it's really sickening. Pac, it is. Yeah, I love you, fam. Two Hat says the decomposition of society is necessary to begin anew. The more we attempt to band-aid and hospitalize the system, the longer we prolong our suffering. I mean, I definitely would tend to agree, but like, it's I don't know, man, a monarchy like, you know, over there in England, to me, that would ring true to what you're saying, Two Hats. But, America was started as this new thing, and then it was not meant to be that way. So I don't agree with that at all. I believe wholeheartedly in what, you know, millions, I guess now, but thousands at least, of people died for. And I got a freaking pepper hair in my face, in my eye. I'm sorry, guys. Can't see it. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. But, there's a valid point you got there, Two Hats. Good comment. Miles says, "Yo, Pac, what up, homie?" Maggie's smiling. What up, Maggie? Miles says, "I got banned for a week for talking about the black goo." What? No, bro, so you can't do nothing? Here's my backup channel. Oh, okay. Cool, bro. Yeah, you guys check that out. Yeah, and MD does. She's gonna yeah, leave a comment after the stream's over, MD, and I can click on your name then, if you would, please. You don't have to, but I'll. And then Tracy says, "What about that Soylent Green?" Oh man, I know. Did you know they really have that? What's it called? Soylent. I think there is a product called Soylent Green, and it's made of like in the movie. What was it made of? Plankton or something. But in real life, it's like made of an algae, or in the movie, it's made of an algae, and in real life, it's made of plankton, something like that, Tracy. But it's called Soylent something. I don't know if it's Soylent Green, but it's crazy. Tracy says, "I think that's what it's called, or that's what it was called." Yeah, you seen that movie? Soylent. Hey, there you go, MD. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you guys check out MD. Subscribe to her, and I'll subscribe to MD. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, I'll check your channel out too, Miles, buddy, of course. And yeah, so thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Man, Miles got banned. You guys see that? But like Two Hats was saying, there's certain things that I think have to happen, and one of them, in our America, the experiment that is America. I think for us to grow more mature, grow bigger, grow better, is for the truth to come out. And it's not. It's crazy because you go see on CNN right now, they have pieces where they're like scolding fake news, and yet they propel news stories that's bullshit. Like whenever Hillary, Killary as we call her, Hillary Clinton comes on and wants to talk shit about Bernie or anyone else, they just permit her. They're like, "Oh, what else, Hillary? What else are we gonna do?" It's all she's in the gang. What did George Carlin say? It's all a big club, and we ain't in it. And then Miles says, "Is MD from Maryland?" No, I think her name's Maggie something. I think Maggie Gyllenhaal. I don't know. I don't know, man. Good question. Is that for Maryland, MD? Anyways, let's bring in those comments, guys and gals. I love you, and I want everyone to know I'm not trying to ignore nobody. I'm out here definitely trying to either do a new live stream or bring you some kind of video content. So that's what I'm usually doing if I'm not in the booth studio trying to record a track. And thank you to Miles for helping me with that one track. If you guys don't know, me and Miles did a diss track against Tom McDonald. Yeah, so he's just he's one of these fraudulent people out here that no respect for that. Anyways, here's the first 3 comments. Let's read these, and then let me bring the other 3 in. And man, I can't believe he got in trouble for that. Yeah, I as I told you before, man, got in trouble on the big channel. So yeah, there's just it's not cool, man. Someone's manually reporting you. Usually when that happens, and that's not cool because that's just a punk way to handle things. Anyways, let's read comments. Leanne McGrady, what up, Leanne? On the Playboy Mansion cult live stream says, allegedly the Playboy plane was used to traffic blanks and the blank, hence the bunnies and the color pink. Whoa, and that's what Leanne McGrady says. Thank you, Leanne. And then Alex Davidson says, wondered where you been. Hey, buddy, yeah, man, I had to come over here, bro. Soul Inscribed says, consider maybe... Oh, I don't ever think about that guy. So, but thank you for the comment. Yeah. He thinks about me constantly. He's the one who reported the channel. Hey, Z-Bill, how you doing, fam? We got Tracy and Miles, MD. Chastity was in here earlier. Anyways, moving on. Hey, there's Goth Beauty. Goth Beauty says, dang, I keep missing your lives. I'm sorry. Oh, no, yeah, I definitely love to see Goth Beauty in one. We usually do them later, Goth Beauty. I'm going to do a movie. We're going to watch a movie together one of these times, either in the night or in the day, and hopefully you can come, I'll try to do them in the day. I know that's going to help with subscribers. If you do your streams during the day and the night, that's how I got a lot on the original channel. So I thank everyone so much from the bottom of my heart. You humble me so much. They're just numbers, but it's flattering, because I'm just a poor kid from Oklahoma. So thank you to everyone and anyone out there. And tonight, if you're new to the channel, you just happen to come see this. What up, Z? If you're new to the channel, then subscribe and your name will pop up right here. So, and you can live on the channel in infamy. And then MD says, MD is my initial for Maggie Doria. Oh, cool. Tracy says, it's a cult. And then Z Bell says, what up, Z? Z says, we appreciate your honesty and integrity, Puck. Oh, thank you so much, Z. Yeah, you guys are always great. So that's the reason I keep going. You guys know. So they can't keep a good PacLives down. So can't keep a good dog down. Thank you, Z. I love you, fam. And we'll have to get you your wrench, fam. I'm not in chat, though, of course. Miles says, I have a nice mic now. We should do another one. My dad's sending me the old Boss drum machine from the 90s. Whoa, you mean the kind that you can hook up to a computer? Yeah, dude, I had, what is that? Fruity Loops, and then the other one, the big program that's better than Fruity Loops. You probably know what it was. I forget what it was. SoundCloud or some shit like that. I don't know what it was called. My buddy Hood Secrets gave it to me, though, Miles, and to record and stuff. And I got it all set up and installed. It was like, 13 gigs or something. It wasn't too much. And it said, please insert your, what do you call it? The thing you, I forgot what they call it, but mixer. Yeah, please insert your mixer. And of course, I didn't have a mixer. I only had a digital one. I didn't have an actual physical one. So I never use that. I just use Fruity Loops and other ones like that. Oh, thank you, Z-Bell. I love you, fam. I'm trying. Yeah, thank you for... Z-Bell says, when is Hannibal Buress coming back? I don't know. I should go stalk his gamer tag, huh? See if he'll play with me again. I did get a good little amount of views for those videos. Yeah, I think it was. You know Hannibal Buress, right, Z-Bell? That was him, right? And I know the reason I know it was him was because when the game was all over, I was like trying to be humble, and I was like, man, good game and everything, or whatever I said, but I was like, hey, man, you kind of sound like Hannibal Buress. And he was like, you motherfuckers can't see me, or something. He threw out a real smart remark, and I was like, well, if that was Hannibal Buress, he wouldn't be like, yeah, man, it's me. If that was someone who sounded like him or not really him, they'd be like, yeah, it's me. He didn't. He just acted like he ignored me. It was like, you motherfuckers can't see me, And I was like, that's Hannibal Buress. We got him. Got him, Z. I know, huh, Z? You got the PlayStation, what is that? PlayStation virtual thing. It's really cool. Yeah, that's a... Anyways, much love, Goth Beauty. And Tavia says, hey, Pac. Thank you, Tavia, for the comment. Chuck Touchton says he's definitely not as funny now, and that was on the Dave Chappelle clone or replace video. And then R.J. Dunlap, I guess, replied. I think that's a reply, yeah. It says Dave has been cloned, chipped, and whacked. The elites don't like quote-unquote black people. That's the honest truth, but he wouldn't stop making fun of crackheads, black people, and in general, the generation of blacks that are in oppression. Well, that's a good comment. I mean, I can neither support nor deny any of those words. That's what he said, guys, not me. No, I love you guys, and I'm glad you can feel free enough to express your views. Anyways, Z says, "Are you making music anytime soon, Pug?" Oh yeah, Z Bill, I got another album coming, and I actually have a track that's ready, and I'm just gonna release them as I get them ready, I guess. But the channel's in some trouble, and every time I release a track, it's got to get cleared by the producer of it, my producer, for these new beats. So yeah, that's the great thing with Jay Simmies. I never have to do that. I can just post them, and YouTube doesn't bother me with them. So I want to thank Jay Simmies for giving me some beats. You're the man, bro, and I like them a lot. I'm trying to put as many as I can on the album. You're so generous, man, and I owe you any penny. You know, I try to give Jay Simmies, ask him, what I could do, but he didn't want nothing. He's such a great guy. So, California love, Jay Simmies, that's the homie. So thank you, Z. Yeah, it's coming. Eventually, it'll get done one way or another. And I hope it's good enough to, you guys' expectations. Z-Bell says, "We love your energy. We need upliftment. Blank rates are ridiculous." Oh, yes. Blank aside rates. Oh, it's so sad. And I worry about, the main ones are the former soldiers out there, I mean, I worry about all of them because it's sad as F, because anybody can be susceptible to, going through that. But the main ones, I think, that are the ones that don't deserve anything like that to happen to them. It's really heartbreaking is, like someone who served the country, and then they're a former soldier, and then they come home and they just can't handle, it's because it's crazy. I don't want to go too deep into it, but much love to you, Z-Bell, MD, Chastity, Miles, of course. Who else was in here? Two Hats, Tracy. Miles says, "I'm from the DMV. Chappelle is from DC, just 25 minutes from me. Everything he talked about was how DC really was. LMAO." Oh yeah, dude, it's hardcore over there, man. It's like, isn't that one the leading murder and crime rates? Or yeah, it's always high, man. It's effed up. So you stay safe, Miles, buddy. And then Z says, "Do you wonder about another heartbreak since this is the anniversary of Kobe Bryant?" It was very weird, man. Have you guys seen that video I did? Thank you for that, Z-Bell. When is that? Yeah, I could actually do a Kobe Bryant video about it, and we could watch some videos about that. But, that's how they do it, man. Kobe did have a lot of that energy, a lot of, where he could inspire people. And, for all we know, it could have been something nefarious, some kind of, and I've talked about it, but, we get in trouble for so much that I don't want to go too deep, Z, but thank you for reminding me. When is that? Yeah. Is that tomorrow or today? That's sad, though. Z-Bell says, "I'm from DC, too. I'm so glad I left." Yeah, it's pretty hardcore over there. And then Miles says, "You used to be able to cop dope and a prostitute 2 blocks from the White House. Now they are tearing down all the black projects and pushing them into here, Maryland." And then MD says, "Rip, Kobe and Gigi." Oh, yeah, man. Did you guys see that? Maybe it was today, but rest in peace to Kobe and his daughter and everyone who was affected by that tragedy. It's super sad. But there was some story. It was a front page of some of the headlines I was looking at, and it was just a guy saying that his wife passed in the plane crash with Kobe and everything, and how his life is different and everything. I was like, man. So, anyways, guys, we're going to head out. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think about the whole NFT thing. I'm going to try to go live a lot. Apologize for Pepper barking. But I'm going to try to go live as much as I can if that's cool with everyone. And like, share, all that good stuff. And we're definitely, like I told you guys, we're going to try to give back to you guys. We'll do a giveaway and when we get to 1,000 subscribers. And then Z-Bell says, "DC has Starbucks running blacks out extra fast, but 420 is awesome." I saw that. That's crazy. Tracy says, I love you long time, Pog. I thank you, Tracy. I love you too, fam. Much love, Z-Bell. Miles. Unicorn Kisses. Is that his name? No, Two Hats. I think I called him Unicorn Kisses. Maggie, of course. MD says, hi, Pepper. Dope. Z-Bell says, love you, Pog. I love you too, fam. Much love. I'll see you guys later, okay? Yeah, shout out to Chastity. Everybody who came in. I can't thank you enough. I want to thank Tavia, Jordy, Patrick, 405er Soul Survivor, Kimmy B, Patty H, everyone who has helped with Cash App, Patreon, Daniel Y. Barr. I love you guys so much, so I can't ever pay back. Anonymous. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? And if you help the channel through any of these means, please tell me. You guys are so great and humble. Sometimes you don't tell me. Please tell me so we can mod you and anything else that we can do to. Yeah, and Maggie says, Pepper saying bye, yo. See you later, Miles. Good night, Maggie. Yeah, you guys check out Maggie's channel, guys. Yeah, Tracy, Maggie's got a channel. She makes content, so much love, guys. We'll see you later. We'll do it again, okay? I'll see you later. And I might come back later tonight, tomorrow, sometime, whenever it's cool with you. I just probably be sporadic about it, so if you're online, you see me online. But we're going to watch a movie together, and that'll go for about an hour and a half. So, Pepper says bye. I love you guys. Little naughty little Pepper. All right. I'll just leave them comments up. Good night, guys. I'll see you later. I guess I won't take them down. Miles says peace to Pepper. Yeah, much love, Maggie. I love you, fam. I'm going to come subscribe to it as soon as I get offline. Good night, guys, gals. We'll see you later. We'll do it again soon. Alrighty, how do I turn it off? Pepper, okay, it's ending, buddy. It's ending. He's not happy about something, guys.